Yo, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you standing out. You know, people just say, get your shit together, bro. No, get your confidence together. Got to put it on a t-shirt. Get your confidence together. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about Eastern Conference Finals Game 6. And then talk about Giannis getting up from the interview. Everybody has something to say, but you tuned in to listen to what I got to say. Like always, we bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yo, what it do? It's like I gotta go too bad. Yeah, I just got done recording love affair discussions with Trina. These women kill me with these aliases. Like, they don't want to be down with the king. Don't be down with the king. That's what I need to tell them, right? Yeah. All right. I ain't even do all the stats, yo, because I'm past it right now. Let me see if I can pull something up though. I ain't even do all the stats, man. But let me see. 'Cause I do need to look at some of this stuff though. Oh, yeah. My homeboy Jay did this beat on my iPad so long ago. Something's wrong with NBA.com. I can't get none of the stats in, man. I can't get none of the stats. None of it don't pop up for me no more like it used to. I don't know what's going down. But ain't nothing we can do with that. So I can't look at no stats. But anyway, let's jump into it. Now, I know I can get the ESPN for the box score. Let me see. All right. Yeah, I just have to use ESPN, yeah. What was that? My fault, y'all. Y'all know what to do, though. Y'all know I'm trying to work hard for you. All right, box score. All right, let's get it. All right. Raptors win game 6, man. So much going on right now. Hold up. I need to never start the whole podcast over. Y'all know what it is, though. Raptors. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Raptors win game 6. 100-94. Win the series 4 games to 2. Kawhi in the closeout game had 27 points, 17 rebounds, 7 assists, and how many blocks my man get? Let's see. He had 2 blocks. He had 6 turnovers, though. Kyle Lowry had 17 points, 8 assists. Who is this? Pascal Siakam had 18 points, 4 rebounds, though. For the Bucks, Giannis had 21, 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Terrible. 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. He bought. Brook Lopez, 18 points, 9 rebounds. 0 for 3 from Trey Ball. Chris Middleton, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 for 8 from the three-point line. Ilyasova had 13 points. George Hill had 10. Brogdon had 10. Bledsoe had 8. Listen, Bucks led after 13 after 1 quarter, man. Y'all hear me? Bucks led by 13 after 1 quarter. 7 points at half, 50-43. The Bucks, 9-18 for 50% from the Trey Ball land. Landed 3. The Raptors were 5 for 12, 42% at halftime. Landed 3. Bucks crowded Kawhi like Toronto did Giannis. It looked like it was working, man. Giannis had 10 and 7. Middleton had 8, 2 of 4 from the land of 3 at halftime. Brogdon had 8, 2 of 3 from the land of 3 at half. It looked like it was working. Kawhi had 8 and 5. Siakam had 11. Lowry had a 9. Van Vliet had 9, 3 of 4 from the land of 3. Giannis checked out at 6:47 in the third quarter, and Bucks went on a mini run. Second chance points was big during that span. Second chance point. Let me see. I got that. Nah, they don't give me all the advanced stats like let's see. Like NBA.com, man. That's why I like NBA.com. No. Man, my NBA.com been down, yo. Yeah, ESPN don't give me them advanced stats like I need. Let me go one more again. No. Oh well. It's the stats, you know what I'm saying, in the box score is important, but we got realness to talk about. So, Kawhi had 12 in the third quarter as Raptors end the quarter on a 10-point run. Then Toronto tied the game at 78 and continues run all the way on a 26-3 run in the second half. Right? 19 points in the second half for Kawhi. Listen. Toronto outscored the Bucks 39-14 last 14 minutes of the game. The Bucks 3 of 16 3-point field goal in the second half. Remember, they started out 9 of 18 at 50%. Then they go 3 of 16 in the second half. Bucks blew a 15-point halftime lead, yo. Adjustments were not made on defense for the Bucks. And then the shots, when we don't hit shots, I've been telling y'all all playoffs, it is what it is, man. So, lost in all this, Toronto wins the game. Kawhi wills his team. First time the Toronto Raptors have made the NBA Finals. Lost in all this is DeMar DeRozan, Toronto's all-time leading scorer who re-signed with the team when nobody was coming to Toronto. He said he wanted to be there his career. He never wanted to leave. They traded him. Dwayne Casey, coach of the year last year. They lost to the Browns Cavs 3 out of the last 4 years in the playoffs. Fired him. All because they said this ain't working. I ain't getting results out of here. Messiah Jury said y'all get a got-to-go situation and decided to trade them. How should they feel? Knowing LeBron was gone. Y'all think they get the same results? I don't think DeMar DeRozan is a lockdown defender as Kawhi. DeMar DeRozan definitely can't hit the trade like Kawhi do. I don't know. Spurs. Should they have stalled Kawhi out? Reported today watching my little shows on ESPN that his uncle let him know, like, man, listen. He was in too much pain and just couldn't play. But the trust was broken on both sides once team members and teammates got to talking crazy and all that and questioning his heart and all that. You can't do that. I told y'all last episode, Giannis will have enough film to watch on what he needs to work on. That mid-range got to come. He needs to have 2 dribbles to the right, pull up, 2 dribbles to the left, pull up, 2 dribbles toward the basket, pull up. He got to get that. He has to have that. He has to get a back to the basket game on the block. That 3-point is coming, and he got to work on his throws. He's just still coming to his line. Is only 24, man. He's still only 24. He's still kind of raw. And it'll come. It'll come. He led the league in dunks for a reason, though. You know what I mean? Everything is to the basket. Scoop shots around, Euro step, and that's it. So trust me, he'll come back. Bucks have to improve in home court, right? They just got to improve, period, point blank. Everybody. Came down to coaching too. 5 out. It was cool, but man, listen. Nick Nurse adjusted his defense. Budenholzer didn't adjust his offense. No Mirotic game 6 and half a game 5. Why not? Brogdon was good. We brought him back, but if y'all see, we kind of struggled with Brogdon a little bit. Brogdon was good for him, but it messed up the offensive flow a little bit, it seemed like. Unless I'm not looking at something, right? Bledsoe wasn't balling like he should have been balling. 5 out works, except for against elite defenses. They're just going to pack it in and try to keep the person out that we need to keep out. Giannis ain't a playmaker, fam. Giannis is not a playmaker. but we use him as a playmaker. Right. So moving on to the final. Shout out to the Raptors, right? Shout out to the Raptors. They won the series. Right? Raptors down 14 in game 5, down 15 in game 6. Came back and won. Toronto routed them both to win the game and the series, yo. Let's move on. They got the Golden State Warriors up next. OG Anunoby may play for Raptors after emergency appendectomy in April. Or appendicitis, maybe. Iggy should be ready for game 1. Cousins will play in the finals at some time. Warriors are 32-1 without Durant. Durant will be back game 3 once series shift to Oakland. Trust me. Book it. This whole legacy thing for KD is preposterous, though. They were 1-1 titles without KD. Game 7 came down to the final minute they lost. You know what I'm saying? With him, they're unstoppable, man. Without him, they won. With him, they won. No shock if they win without him this year. Ain't no shock. Are they a better team without him? Absolutely. But if they win this year, it's not a shock. It's not like we don't need KD. They won without KD. You know what I mean? That's what people got to understand, man. It ain't no slight attack at him. And it ain't no slight attack on anything else. They just won without the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Last time I checked. Last time that I checked, ain't nothing wrong with that. So, you know. That's all I'm saying. So, let's see. Now let's talk about what's next for the Bucks, though. Next for Bucks. Had the best record in the league, 61, 60, 10, 60, 61 wins. Only team to reach 60 wins. First conference final since 2001. Giannis will qualify for the Supermax, which will be the richest contract in league history next July, for a 5-year, $247 million contract. Giannis, 31-9 this postseason is what he's averaged. Bucks had a 30th pick in this year's draft. That's all they got. Middleton has a $13 million player option that he will definitely decline to become a restricted free agent. He's going to be in that second group of free agents if can't nobody get people. We got to watch out for LA grabbing him. Lopez would demand a higher salary. Brogdon as well. Mirotic and Hill's services will be wanted by other teams. Giannis is on the books next year for $25.8 million. Bledsoe, $15.6 million. Tony Snell, who we didn't hardly use, $11.5 million. All coming back next season. Other 5 free agents we have. Lopez and Middleton are priorities. Then Brogdon, right? Giannis, 6 few points and 9 percentage points worse than Eastern Conference Finals versus Boston than he did against Toronto. MVP can't lose 4 in a row, though, G. But we riding with Giannis, though. He know what he got to work on. MVP can't lose 4 in a row, though. He can't lose 4 in a row, man. You know what I mean? But that's because his teammates wasn't hitting them shots like Kawhi's teammates was hitting them shots, though. That's what I look at. That's what I see. So some of them boys got to knock down some of them shots. Now, a lot was made about this Giannis and Malika Andrews, who was a beautiful woman. Just period. She's very easy on the eyes, but she's beautiful. She was the ESPN reporter assigned to the Bucks, writer for the playoffs. So y'all seen the press conference by now when she's standing up asking Giannis a question talked about the team, talking experience and having more experience with the validity helped them losing. Giannis gets up and walked out. Now, many cite her article. What they said was, it was an article written, Stephen A. Smith pointed out that what happens is that when you're writing a story and it could be a closeout, you have one story with the angle of they won, forcing game 7. You have another story written as the season over, what they're going to do about it. Right? Just what happened, they lost. And the angle of the story was, I read it was about Giannis. The Bucks is on the clock now, and Giannis you know what I'm saying, really wanted to get to the finals, and that's going to be key with him staying in Milwaukee or not. So I guess within them 20 minutes before he came to the podium or whatever, he got wind that the article was released. I guess he didn't appreciate it. We don't know. Man. My thing is, it's cool. Maybe he was going to start crying while he got up, right? I mean, I don't think that was a hard question she asked. Middleton was like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So the race factor was because a black person asked. I doubt it. Giannis is international. They deal with racism internationally. It's just so deeply rooted here. My mom said, I was talking to my auntie today, and my mom said, yeah, he should have walked out. I'm like, but there's other ways to answer the question. Like, you know, right now, yeah, experience isn't hurt right now because, you know, we gain experience, we're going to be back or whatever. But even, like I said, Middleton was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good in the mill. We love Giannis, though. We get it. We get it why he walked out. He didn't want to say nothing disrespectful, but my thing is you can't say nothing disrespectful over a respectful question. Wasn't nothing wrong with the question she asked. So my thing is this. Black man reported what had happened. White male reported what had happened. White woman reported what happened. What would the media coverage be? Sister, like, answer the sister question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or he could have said next question. But getting up, walking out made it seem like he had a personal issue with her. Which it might come out that it is so. But, you know, I'm all for whatever you got to do to make yourself a better person. I'm all for it. So if it made Giannis a better person by getting up because he was going to say something disrespectful because he just wasn't feeling it at that point in time, I understand. But I would have liked for him to answer the question, though, because it wasn't a disrespectful question. All right. So I don't know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. Hit me on Twitter, Instagram. Let me know how y'all feel about it. That's just how I feel about it, man. I'm going to get back and probably Wednesday give you my finals picks and all that and what I see happening. So I dig deep into these stats. One thing I can tell y'all right now, though, about the finals is the season series was split. Toronto averaged 122. No, the season series, Raptors won 2-0. Toronto averaged 122 points a game. The Golden State's 111. Toronto shot better from the three-point line, 36% to 30%. And Toronto averaged 21.5 fast break points to Golden State 11. KD was averaging 41 a game and 9 rebounds. Kawhi's averaging 37 points a game with 58% from the field. Now, the one game, who didn't play? Steph and Draymond, and KD had like 50, something like that. Then the other game, Kawhi didn't play, and Toronto won both games. So the game in Toronto, Steph and Draymond didn't play. Then in the game in Oakland, Kawhi didn't play. So it's going to be a great series. But yeah, we'll get into all that. Though. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all as usual. What is the game of basketball or the game of life? You got to add confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Go ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Get your confidence together, y'all. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notification of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Have a safe and healthy night. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.